South Plains College. This is your TV10 News Update.
Good afternoon, I'm Kia McWilliams.
And I'm Jonathan Stockman, and here's the latest news. An influx of drug-related homicides have accrued in the city of Juarez. The Mexican border murder count has surpassed the 2008 count by more than 400 deaths. The Sinaloa and Juarez cartels are to blame for the surge of violence. The majority of the killings have been cartel members and not innocent bystanders.
The body of a small child was found in a South Georgia landfill this morning. The landfill is located about 55 miles north of where Summer Thompson became separated from her schoolmates on her way home from school. Authorities have now turned the investigation into a murder probe. The medical examiner will perform an autopsy to positively determine whether the body belongs to Summer, who went missing on Monday.
Making his way through a series of debatable issues, very few of the American people agree with President Obama. Since the majority of people disagree on Obama's health ideas, his approval ratings have dropped to the mid-50s. Many Americans believe that Hillary Clinton is more popular than the First Lady Michelle Obama. As far as the Nobel Peace Prize, a third of Americans feel that Obama deserved the title.
The 9th Annual Career Expo at the Civic Center in Lubbock Tuesday went well, according to Executive Director Jill Bursett. There were a total of almost 3,500 students from 53 area high schools exploring career fields. More than 500 businesses and colleges were represented. Bursett says the expo was the best one yet.
SBC will host a carnival and costume ball October 27th. The carnival will open to the community and students from 6 to 9 in the Student Center. Clubs and organizations will have booths with games, and there will also be a haunted house. The costume ball will take place in the Sundown Room. There will be a $25 prize for the best costume at the ball.
The Levelland Fire Department will host a dinner tomorrow before the Levelland football game. The dinner will begin at 5 at the stadium, consisting of chili with all the trimmings and hot dogs. The proceeds from the dinner will go to the restoration of a 1951 fire engine, which is used for various activities. The truck is equipped with most of the original equipment that was on it at the time of the purchase. The restoration to the fire engine will be great since it is used annually in community-wide activities.
Red Ribbon Week is an alcohol, tobacco, and drug prevention awareness campaign that's observed yearly on October 23rd to the 31st. This year, Levelland High School students will be involved in a number of activities such as Put a Cap on It. Students will wear a cap that signifies putting a ban on drugs and alcohol. Student activities will be organized by Lori Taylor, a current teacher at Levelland High School.
It has been an interesting day on Wall Street today. At noon, the Dow Jones Industrial Average was 10,029.39, which is up 80.3. The NASDAQ stood at 2148.75, which is down 1.98. Levelland voters will soon decide the future of a $45.7 million school bond election.
Catherine Panerow will discuss the election with Civic Leader Brett Paxton when the update continues.
Welcome back. I'm Catherine Panerow here with Levelland local Brett Paxton. He's going to talk with us today about a $45.7 million bond to update our school system. Brett, thank you for being here today.
You're welcome.
What can you tell me about this bond? What is it exactly?
Okay, it's a pretty comprehensive bond that will touch nearly all the schools in town. The biggest part of the issue involves building one new elementary school and a renovation of one of the others to a major extent.
Okay, so building a new school. Now, what would you say to the community members who think that you should just update another school instead of just building a new one?
That's a real good question. A lot of people have that same concern. Two of the older buildings, South and Cactus Elementary Schools, we've looked at remodeling them. And unfortunately, when you start a remodeling project, you do something as simple as move one doorway, you're required then to bring the entire building up to code, both for American Disabilities Act and also with the Texas Education Agency. So what might be a $2 million remodel turns into something that might run anywhere with estimates from $9 to $13 million per campus. And so in looking at this, we've determined it is easier to update one building, which is Capitol Elementary, the newest of the buildings, and build one new elementary school and eliminate some campuses, will save some operational cost, and we'll do it for almost the same money.
Interesting. Well, that's a good deal. How much research and time has been put into this bond?
I've been on a committee appointed by the Levelland ISD for the last year and a half, a facilities committee, and a community group that involved about 50 people have looked at it for a year and a half, studying it, trying to come up with the most economical way, and also to meet all the mandates that the state and puts on us when we start remodeling projects.
Okay. And when is the voting going to be for this bond to be passed?
We're currently in a period of early voting that runs through a week from this Friday, and then the election day is on November 3rd. That's a Tuesday, and polling places are at the Levelland ISD Administration Office.
All right. Well, thank you so much for being here. That's very interesting. Hopefully y'all will go out and vote so we can get this passed. And thank you for being here.
Thank you for the time.
Best of luck to you.
Okay.
Stay with us. Chantel is up next with the latest weather.
Good afternoon. I'm Chantel Duran here with your weather. It's been an interesting last couple of days here in West Texas. We've gone from rain to sun to last night around 11 p.m. that cold front came through, and as you can see, it's already pushed its way all the way to central Texas. Now in front of that cold front is that rain that we had 2 days ago, and it's already moved its way all the way to the South Texas region to Great Lakes. Now they're not just experiencing rain, but they also have heavy flooding going on in that location. Now if we see behind the cold front, there's a lot of dry air that's going to be perfect conditions for this weekend. All you Texas Tech fans, we have 70 degrees for the tailgaters, and if you're sticking around for the game, grab a jacket because it'll be getting colder throughout the afternoon. Now let's take a look at our current conditions. Right now the temperature is 55 degrees. It's been a sunny day here in Levelland. And tonight we're going to be looking at a low around 37 degrees, and throughout the day a high of 67. Tomorrow the low is going to be 35 throughout the night, but the high is going to get to 66 again, about the same as today. And that's your latest weather. And if you want to stick with us, Danielle's going to give you your sports coming up next.